Alright, here we go. Let me minimize OBS here. Okay, so this is my first time streaming in a while. Definitely kind of nervous about it. Like, I'm nervous as balls, you know? Now, I tried this about a year ago, but I kind of half-assed it. Now I'm actually making a honest attempt at doing streaming. But, life story aside, what I'm going to be doing is farming Thermia fractures and Mesa Prime parts. And I think in the spirit of farming Mesa, I want to use Mesa. So I'm going to switch to her quickly. Hopefully I have a legit build. We'll see though. Alright, let's get her going. And I mean, Zenistar is kind of effective. It's a little bit boring though, at least to watch, you know. But Static Core is good. Amprex. We're not going to be going too high level, so let me get that Sobek going. Static Core. And should I get the Zenistar? I'm going to be doing public matches, so I don't really need its utility, its crowd control that much. Let's go with the Ashiogi here. I got the name Ashiogi from not the YouTuber of the same name, Ashiogo Tenno, but from the Zanpakuto of a character from a manga called Bleach. That's the name of his like spirit sword, basically. And I think that's good to go, right? I think I have Memeing Strike on her. Alright. I just want to change its appearance, make sure it's not sticking out. Alright. Looks kind of silly, you know? Alright, I think this is good. Alright, and where do I want to go first? Well, Mesa Prime, I don't know when she's gonna be out of here. So Hepit Void, Io Jupiter, or I'm gonna go to Io Jupiter because again I'm nervous and I'm familiar with Io Jupiter. So let's go there until I work the edge off here. All right. On a side note, I really hope they take Archwing seriously someday because I would love to fly through the Red Eye of Jupiter battling Corpus Gurnier, Void, whatever, you know? Alright. I'm gonna go defend the spot because that's what we're here to do. Alright, that's working nicely. I shouldn't be surprised. It's not like these enemies are like particularly that challenging. Solo this map is I wouldn't say a pain in the ass, but you can't just stand there like you're playing like you're a bad player at Call of Duty. Alright, that was nice. And I don't even know exactly what part I'm looking for other than Mesa Prime parts drop here. Alright, that took care of that. Now, in case you're wondering like why I'm not spamming my regulators, I'm the type of player that I only like to use my abilities when forced to. So, if I'm not forced to use my abilities, then I typically won't use them. If you know about, if you're familiar with Gohan from Dragon Ball Z, how he was like kind of pushed to use his abilities, that's kind of how I do it. But at the same time, there are times I like to just let loose and just rip into enemies with all the power I can bring to the table, even if their level doesn't warrant that. All right. I did a sound check before the stream started, so hopefully the sound effects and the music are at a good volume. I just had a thought, like, if I'm trying to farm these relics, which I am, and I don't know when they're gonna get rotated out, maybe I should be using my abilities more. just to make the farms faster. It's not like I get docked points. It's all kind of like a role-playing attempt, if anything, you know? Alright. One thing that sucks, not really Warframe related, but I'm using the Restream chat specifically because it has sound notifications, because when I actually do get people that come by and watch, they chat, they say something, and I'm so into the game, I forget to look at the chat. And that's like the primary thing of being on Twitch is, you know, audience interaction. And here I am like, oh, someone was here an hour ago. Oh, I love this song. I first heard this song on the Netflix series of Sinner, Season 1. I won't spoil what happens in that, but it's definitely worth a watch if you like kind of like a, I would say it's a psychological thriller. I mean, it's definitely not the best I've ever seen, but just because it's not the best doesn't mean it's, you know, not worth a watch. And their usage of this song was excellent, in addition to me liking this type of music, Beguma. But yeah, I love it. There's a video of it on YouTube. It's also an interesting watch. Big Black Delta. Alright. I think someone from my group just said something. What did they say? Alright. Someone's complaining about the admittedly shitty drops from Stalker. You get Dread, which is actually good, but then you get like Molten Impact. Like, I'll keep going. I even know what relic I got. Let's even pay attention. Definitely a long ways to go until I get used to the streaming thing again. Alright. Thankfully we got a Frost on the team. Makes defending points a lot easier. Especially if a Frost knows how to place their globes, which, believe it or not, it's not as obvious to some players as it is others. I've seen some horrible, horrible globe placements. The best time I've had trying to correct a Frost, or offer suggestions I should say, I got a response of, stop trying to tell me how to live my life. Meanwhile, he was placing globes everywhere but on the defense point. It was a void defense. I was just like, all right, buddy. I guess I'll stop trying to tell you how to live your life. Give me my money back. All right. I'll try to keep the singing down to a minimum. I am fucking awful, like awful at it, you know? I brought a different weapon. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna melee because I brought the Zenistar, but ooh, I forgot. Yeah, they changed the elemental effects for the weapons. That looks awesome. Oh. I think my Mesa is just laying down on her back. I don't know. I'm gonna have to rewatch that in a video. So recording my streams, like I don't know what just happened there. Well, you know what? I forgot to check to see if I have YouTube to store my streams in the archive. Well, at least I am recording the streams onto my hard drive, so that's good. Who is this? Glitch Mob? I think it's Glitch Mob. Yeah, there. It's Glitch Mob. My friend, I shouldn't say his name just in case, but one of my friends got me into both Perturbator and Glitch Mob. Hardcore Christian, by the way. I'm actually going up to his house later on today for a little bonfire. Haven't had one in quite a while, and as a Pennsylvania resident, it's like in our contract at birth to have a bonfire once in a while. That is if you're a real Pennsylvanian, by the way. Oh, that also reminds me, I plan to actually, like I said, I plan to actually take a real stab at doing this, but I know like swatting is a thing. I actually have to go speak to my local law enforcement organizations to let them know, like, hey, in case you didn't know, swatting is a thing. I will be streaming. Here's my address. So if you do have to send a SWAT team, you can still do it. I'm not saying don't do it, but no, it's most likely some asshole trying to ruin my life and waste your time. It's definitely something I have to do. Oh, I think I actually finished my research for that pigment, the yellow pigment, but I forgot to switch to another pigment research. Yikes. I'm trying to be cognizant of the chat. I'm looking over. I think when I did this half-assed a year ago, my first ever chat participant, viewer, whatever you want to call it, it literally was an hour until I noticed. I started playing, I started streaming with The Division. And I was so into the game, I finally checked the chat, and actually, I want to go check the relics, what I need. Alright, so I got a D3 and a P1. Alright, just in case they bail on me, I'm going to hold it right here. See? Look at that. See? Luckily, I'm able to actually hold my own. But yeah, that happens a lot, is people bail on at the last second. And it's pretty lame. Not even that this is all that difficult, it's just the principle. Like, why would you do that? Now, I am excluding cases of, like, in real life situations come up, you know, baby starts crying, cat pulls out the cord, girlfriend's yelling for you, friends come over, you know, all sorts of different things that could go wrong. But if I had to take a guess, those aren't the majority of the cases where people bail out at the last second. And here it's not so bad, because like I said, I could solo this not that without that much difficulty. It's just the principle. And I really wish EA would do something about, like, you know, if someone changes their choice, then seconds are added to the timer. So it gives everyone time to react. Because I have been in situations where it's been a high-level mission. I thought everyone was going to continue, and then all three other members, they opt out at the last second, and then I'm just in the mission by myself getting fucked, you know? I would say there has been one time in particular, though, that resulted in one of the better experiences I've had in Warframe. I played this game mostly on PC, but a couple years ago, I started playing on the PlayStation 3, and I got an old friend into the game, and we were on a high-level interception in the Void. And we were, that night, that midnight, all the Loki relics were rotating out. So we were literally on the last opportunity to get the relics. Like, all the parts are rotating out in half an hour, and we were on that high-level interception mission. And the two other party members, they left. And remember, my friend was relatively new to the game. I had a lot of experience, but when they left, we thought we were fucked, but we had to play at our utmost skill level to get the, I think it was Loki Prime system, so we actually ended up getting 2 of them. So that's another reason we couldn't just quit out, because not only was rotation happening in half an hour, but we already had a Loki Prime systems, and if we failed, we lost it. And then on the last rotation, we got another Loki Prime systems, and they were the last pieces we needed to build Loki Prime. So I would say that's like the one time it actually benefited as far as the gameplay sense of fun goes when people bail like that, but every other time I'm just like, you're lame and your parents didn't raise you better, and if you are a parent, I hope you raise your kids better. I'm trying to say I'm not a fan of that. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say I'm not a fan of people bailing on the last second in those missions. Sneaker Pims. Probably, in my opinion, one of their best, if not best songs. Oh! Alright. Time to cast my 3. Saw the health going down there. That's what I mean. It's like, alright, I was skirting the edge of going down there. So maybe it's time to start using my other abilities. I'm using the 4 only for the dropship and just like pure bursts of fun, but there I felt compelled to use my 3. Meanwhile, this Frost is probably like, why is he not using that ability all the time? He seems to be doing alright. Alright, I forgot to check which relics I actually need. I don't know if I have time to. I closed the tab that had the Reddit thread. I don't know if I have enough time to go to the YouTube description, copy and paste it, look. So I'll probably be getting killed by then. But if this guy keeps going, I'll keep going. It's not like I don't want more than one, right? Alright. Yeah, I definitely gotta change my pigment research for sure. Hey, I better make sure my I'm on the right scene on OBS. That would be terrible if I was still on like the stream starting screen. I don't think I am. I'm pretty sure I saw myself in camera, but I will check at the end of this wave. Alright, let me check real quick. Okay. I am on the right screen here. Yeah, I did a sound check, so I should be alright. As far as the mic goes. I guess this is like kind of like a new player. So I'm seeing what, basic Frost and a Bolter. And then default colors. That'd be just my guess. Could be a master rank 27, but I doubt it. Oh, I'm not even a master rank 27. I've been playing this game for years. You know what sucks about that? Like the cap for mastery rank was 25 for the longest time, and I put off getting there. Because I was like, oh my god, I have to hunt down all this rare stuff. I have to, I have to invest into, what are they, Kubros, and I was trying to avoid those for the longest time. Ooh. Yeah. Wait, I died. What happened there? What just happened? What just happened there? How'd I go down? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna switch my my pigments research on screen though, because it's embarrassing. My dojo is kind of embarrassing at the moment. What the hell's going on here? Yeah, let's get out of here.
We're done here. The extraction team will take over.
All right, I can minimize this again because yeah, I'm definitely on the right scene. Let me just look at the sound volumes. All right, mic, headphones. All right. And Mesa D3. All right, now I definitely have time to look at that Reddit thread. I have the locations in a little notepad file, so I know where to go. All right, so what I need a A1, M2, and Z2. A1, M2, Z2. No, I didn't get anything that I needed. Crap. Okay. So where's the next one? I think I'm going to keep rotating through these three. Basically, 3 ones I'll be focusing are Hepit Void, which is a capture, Io Jupiter, which is a defense I just did, and Xini Eris, which is an interception. Trying to think. Xini. Do I want to bring Mesa? I mean, I could still stay in the spirit. Yeah, if I'm going to do multiplayer, I keep thinking, you know, of how I'm going to handle this solo, because I usually do solo, but I am not doing that right now. So, Xini Eris. You just bumped the microphone there. There we go. Let's just do public. And what am I looking for on here? Xini Eris? Oh, a bunch. Neo M2, Neo S9, Neo Z2, Axie H4, and Axie L3, and Axie R2. So, a lot. Yeah, a lot. Oh, great. Alright, I'm gonna watch this one. It's not like, is that the frost I was just with? It's a sand. Yeah, acid shells works a lot better on enemies without armor, but I mean, what isn't that true with? Radiation damage against Eidolons, maybe? I don't know. I remember, random topic here, but I had a friend that he was a huge Destiny fan, and maybe he still is, but I got him into Warframe. He gave it a try, and he was trying to win me over to try Destiny. He's like, hey, well, I tried Warframe, why don't you try Destiny? I'm like, sure. Tell me about the mobility options in Destiny, because you played Warframe, and mobility, the bullet jumping, the parkour, it's a big reason why I play it. And he's like, well, there's this one class that could bullet, double jump. I was like, oh, okay, what else can I do? Oh, well, that's it. I'm like, well, you know what? No thanks. Because from what I gather about Destiny, if I just wanted to play Destiny, just don't use my parkour, and I'm playing Destiny. Now, granted, I have not played Destiny, so take it with a grain of salt. I've saw a lot of reviews for it, consumed a lot of media pertaining to it, but have I actually played it? No. Would my opinion change if I actually played it? Sure, there's a good chance. Do I want to play it based on what I've experienced? No, I don't. Here, I'm playing Destiny right now. No powers, except every couple minutes. Take all the mods out of my weapons. There you go. Alright. I guess I gotta go get the faraway one. This one I would expect them to bail, though. People don't like to stay for this, in my experience, multiple rounds. But I'll see what happens there. Thank God. I think what most players don't get as far as doing the quickest rotation or the standard 20 minutes or whatever is if you account for the time that you go back to recruiting or the time that you just go back to your Lisette and have to reinitiate the mission, all that time adds up. So if you're going for a specific item on a given level, it just saves more time to stay in that level and keep going. But even if I had to guess, most players don't do that because, to borrow a little bit from Life for Real, I think most players are kind of trash at this game. And how do I say that without sounding elitist, right? That's the big problem. Well, this game is kind of like a Dynasty Warriors turned up to 11, but it does offer challenging content if you really look for it and strive for it. You can get some genuinely challenging content. It's just not the norm. And I think players are not given incentive or a reason to really push their skills to the next level, and therefore they go for the easiest route possible. Because it is a farming game. I mean, it's a free-to-play economy, so farming and grinding and beating the grind and finding ways to do it quicker, it's a big part of it. I'm not going to deny that. But with all that said, it doesn't change the fact that most players do not push their skill level or don't have a reason to do it, really. So their skills kind of atrophy. And what I see, in my experience, I got to specify that. In my experience, I see a lot of players not really playing to what they're capable of. And keep in mind, the last mission I just played, I was Mesa, and I got downed. I didn't even know what happened. I think the dropship got me, but maybe I should have took cover or something, you know, instead of just standing there out in the open. I thought my my shatter shield would have protected me and my 3, but I guess I was wrong, you know. Anyway, that's my little tirade on player skill in Warframe. I'll save most of that for another time. If I had one viewer right now, they probably just left like, well, I think he's talking about me, screw the star. I'm sorry, man. Alright. I wonder how I should do this. Should I do this as like a rotation of like all 3 missions and then go Thermia fracture hunting or farming? Or how long should I stay here? Like, yeah, maybe I'll just do 1 run and 1 run. Like 1 run meaning doing the 3 missions I'm focusing on now for Mesa Prime, and then just do a Thermia fracture run. I could do this for at least a few hours. I don't have to be at my friend's house until 4. Which means I should quit around 3. 2:33. And I could definitely come back on later tonight. There's no reason to. And now that I'm doing this, I'm definitely not as nervous as I was. And it's like it's kind of like jumping in a pool that, you know, or not jumping in a pool, but going into a pool and the water's kind of cold. But once you just jump in, you're fine. I don't know, I was just dipping my toes. Alright. Are you willing to stay and code more messages? I'll stay if these guys do it. November fruit.
Another message. Make sure the
Full
enemy
name.
never receives it.
Alright.
This tower is ours now.
I think I was... I don't know. Like, should I spruce it up a little bit? Should I change it up? But this Sobek just destroys. Oh, this song is by, I'm not gonna pronounce their name right. It's Solian, I think? But I first heard this on a Helsing, commercial, advertisement, something like that. I was like, ooh, who are these? I got 2 of their albums thinking this song would be on there, but it wasn't. There is no songs actually like this at all on there. Interesting, though. Oh, looks like I have to capture this. All right.
You have captured a radiant tower. We are in total control. Keep fighting.
That sounds like something the Republican Party would say right now. Oops, sorry. Hey man, I throw down some serious cooking, mama. You should see my keto recipes I do. Hey, it looks like the sound notifications do work for this chat. I was testing it yesterday with my girlfriend and it wasn't coming up, but I'm getting Windows default system sounds for my chat now. So thank you for proving it does work. I definitely gotta change that sound now, 100%. Yeah, I would say Monster Hunter World would be more conducive to any kind of Cooking Mama minigame or focus than Warframe. You got me there, buddy. But maybe if we our faith remains strong, we can see Cooking Mama proliferate more and more games. Yeah, I'm using OBS. Is that the same thing you're using, or using XSplit? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm using Streamlabs. Not that I'm advocating against or for Stream Elements. It just happens to be what I'm using.
The remaining enemy personnel.
Hey, when you send chats, I'm getting a sound. Are you hearing that sound as well on your end? Okay, okay.
More data is being
Not to
broadcasted.
de-incentivize you from chatting, I'm just curious. I'm so glad it works though, dude. Like last night, the problem was that... Let's see if they're gonna stay. I'll stay if they do. The problem was I went into my sound mixer and it looked like Windows was not recognizing the chat app I was using. And I was researching it for hours. And when my girlfriend was sending me messages, they weren't initiating any sound. So I spent at least 2 hours trying to fix it. So when you just messaged me now, and I got the default Windows sound, I thought something just fucked up on my computer. But nope. my good veteran pal.
Beginning stream decode.
My cooking mama in arms friend here. Alright. Who does not... Who's gonna get C? Is someone already getting C? Oh, okay. Yeah. Did that VST plugin work out for you?
We are done. Keep it up.
I should probably have brought Saren for this mission. But in the spirit of farming for Mesa Prime, I'm being Mesa, so... But yeah, I should have just brought Saren and just sport all these guys to death. Oh, cool, cool.
We have lost control.
I would ask where at, but I don't want to divulge personal info on the stream in case we get doxxed to oblivion. I just learned what doxxed meant the other day too. Definitely old. Ooh, guys are gonna get it.
We are in total control. Fighting.
I gotcha. Speaking of, I was mentioning this before earlier on the stream, but I'm sure you're aware of what swatting is. But now that I started this officially and I'm going forward with it, I'm actually going to go meeting with local law enforcement agencies and let them know swatting is a thing. And if my address comes up in the, I don't know, the swatting queue, that still do whatever they have to do, but more than likely someone being an asshole and wasting their time. And I have a couple police stations I have to go talk to about that. I got nothing could come of it, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, especially with, you know, family involved, you know? Alright. Ooh. Let's hope, man. Let's hope none of us have to deal with that. That really is some bullshit. Like, people have died over it. And it's like, for what? Like, for what? Because some troll just has nothing else better to do with their time. It's getting me angry just thinking about that, you know? Not at you, of course, just the act of swatting, you know? Kind of curious why your chat is working, sending off notifications about my girlfriend's chat. You're viewing me on Twitch, right? All right, are they gonna go? They keep going? No, they're leaving.
Good work today. Not only have we decoded the enemy transmissions.
All right, I have no idea if those are the relics I need, but okay, I got you. I don't have to. I was just curious. Alright, so now I'm gonna go Hepit Void Capture. I don't know if I've Hepit. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, right now I'm streaming to Twitch, YouTube, and Mixer. Got like a fruit fly in here. What the hell? Yeah, I'm still getting your chat messages and the sound. I still have to change that sound though. Other viewers are gonna think I'm having all these random computer problems. Like, what is he doing? Is he running on Windows ME? What is with this guy? Yeah, it's because I chose the default Windows sound because I wasn't getting any sound in my test last night, so I was like, what does it matter? But now that I know, I'm gonna choose a small, inobtrusive sound. Like probably like a little like beep, something like that. Well, not a beep, but like chirp. I don't know. You'll see. I guess they already captured this guy. How's the music versus game sounds versus mic sound? Is it coming out all right? I did do sound tests, but want to see what you thought. Oh, what's this guy doing? Yeah, same. You're gonna shoot at me, you're dead, same. Ah. I don't know how the 1920s gangster voice mixes with sci-fi ninja theme. Well, since these capture missions are so quick, I guess I could like run 2 or 3 and count that as like a run. Because the last missions I was doing defense and interception, they took a few minutes each, and this is like almost over, so. No, you're kind of hitting the nail on the head. It's all right. I just was curious if it sounded garbled or shitty to you. That chat ping. Trying to think if I don't know what the hell to. Maybe the Metal Gear codec sounds. But I want to choose a sound that scales up, assuming I get more than, you know, a good friend viewing me here. I don't know, I actually have to put some thought into it. Maybe my baby crying, maybe I could put that as a chat notification, so every time, wah, wah, that won't get old, right? I could, yeah, I could look into that. Alright, let me check if that's one I need. No, that is not what I need. I need a Lith G1 or... No, I need a Lith B6 or a Lith M3. And I got a G1, so that does not help. Unless there is a Pokemon Nintendo copyright lawyer scanning Twitch, I think you should be alright. Because I think, like, as far as that goes, songs and stuff are worth going after, but, like, sound effects, I think you literally have to have, like, that scenario for you to get in trouble. Yeah. I'm sure there's a repository of legal sound effects. I mean, why wouldn't there be, you know? Also, if you want to check if music is illegal to use, or at least you won't get copyright strikes for it, there you could Google YouTube music policies and enter the artist and or song title, and the policies regarding those artists and songs will come up. Yeah. Most of the songs I'm using are good to go. Or at least it won't get my stuff taken down. I'm not worried about monetizing my stuff right now. It's like, who's going to be watching my stuff right now? Me, hopefully you, maybe. Maybe my girlfriend if she's feeling sorry for me. And that's my realistic expectation of my audience right now. So when I get more than this single digits, I'll start putting more thought into if I can monetize my videos, you know? Ooh. Ooh, beat him. Look, I wonder if he's doing the same thing. Being Mesa, farming for Mesa parts. Yeah, man. That Say No to Rage guy that I turned you on to when you were starting out, he brought up a good point that let's say you do get lucky and like 1,000 people show up to your stream. That doesn't necessarily mean you're ready for 1,000 people. So I'm fine with just being myself right now and whoever can stop by. Yeah, exactly. When I was doing this a year ago, when I had like more than 3 people in chat at once, I was struggling to keep up. I was like, how the fuck do people manage like hundreds of viewers? I just, it's a learned skill, man. Because like, I'm not even joking, 3 people in the chat at once, I was just like, how in the fuck am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to pay attention to the game and chat with all these people? Not that I was like blaming them or anything, I just was looking at my own mental acuity. I could not keep up. And it was just 3 goddamn people. Right, I want to do one more of those. Yeah, I'm not ready for hundreds of people. I am not. Like, at least, like, broadcaster-wise. I took time to set up my assets, my graphical assets, and branding and all that stuff, but I am not ready broadcaster-wise for anything more than a handful of people right now. Like, if there were suddenly, like, 1,000 people here, I probably would shit my pants. Yeah. And that's the thing, it's going to take time. The luck is one thing, but it's going to take time. Oh, don't worry, Lotus. He's not getting away.
Found the target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
Oh, definitely.
Mission complete. The captain has been escorted.
This is truly not a sprint, but a marathon. I mean, hell, when I tried it last year, I gave up. And all I had to do was wake up and play games. I mean, it's a little bit more involved than that. Unless you're fucking like Shroud and you're just like, your skill is God tier. But for everyone else, yeah, it takes more effort than it initially appears. Yeah, I was saying I was spending like a lot of time on my assets, so I decided early to not go overboard. I wanted to keep it minimal. But there's actually like a grid system I'm using it. I think I could show it to you for a quick second.
We'll interrogate the captain back at base. Your part is done here.
I don't think that's one I need. Let's see for. No. Okay. Oh, got the actual in-game chat. Let me ask when she's rotating out. It's supposed to be soon.
You are here on a capture mission. Capture and extract our target.
I'm ignoring my stream chat, ignoring my in-game chat. I'm awful. I am awful at this.
Target located. Bring them in.
That acrobatics right there, right on my face. I do love this song though.
Target is in the vicinity.
The video for it fucking rocks too.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captain back at base. Your part is done here.
How am I liking it? Well, I guess okay, which is a market improvement from years ago where it was completely neutral. I don't care. But I think one good thing that's happening because of the most recent election cycle was cause people like me, who normally could give two fucks less about politics, to actually give a whole two fucks about politics. So in that respect, I guess that I'm engaged. I think that's the most neutral answer I could give. What is this guy talking about? No. No trolling stones, I do not. Yeah, because the last thing I need I can see it now. Like, I actually get more specific. And then I get this huge flood of people in here that are on the opposite side of that, and that's it. My streaming career's over. It's over. Alright, so I think I'm going for Thermia fractures now. Let me see if anyone is doing Thermia fractures here. Alright, they're doing Thermia runs. No, no. Also looking for a Thermia. Invite, please. Let's see if me taking time to have a bit of decorum cost me a spot in this guy's squad here. Alright, I guess I'll just put looking for Thermia. Alright. Hopefully we get a fourth. Alright, we're going to one of the 2 open world maps Warframe has. It just came out last fall, I believe. It's called Vallis. It's on Venus. As you can see, some players have some interesting color slash fashion inclinations here. The guy in the back being the opposite of invisible. Yeah, man. Art is an eye of the beholder, I guess, right? So. Oh, come on, Warframe. Don't crash on me. Alright. Yeah, exactly. I don't have any Thermia, unfortunately. Oh, here's some fractures up here. Alright, these little volcano geysers, they're called Thermia fractures. It's a limited time event on this map, on this planet. It ends in 4 days, so I'm trying to get it done before it expires. Oh man. Might be in trouble though. Alright. Definitely more inclined to use my abilities on this map, that is for sure. Oh man. Yeah. Although if I had to take a random guess, Capcom's probably more consistent with the events than Warframe is. It's a mode called Archwing. I'm trying to think how to explain it. Originally, it was its own mode. Like, you had to go to these, like, in-space specific missions to use your Archwing. But, they finally started to realize that it's better off for the game to start integrating that mode into regular gameplay. However, you're only allowed to use Archwings on quote-unquote normal missions in open-world maps. So this is my Archwing mode. I can fly, you know, pretty much however I want. And when you're in Archwing, you have a different set of abilities, but they're still a little bit off from fully integrating it into the core loop of the game. Alright.
Keep him off the canister while it does its thing.
It is a lot of fun, though. Yeah, and the thing is, like, I understand one of the things the developers said is they're reluctant to, like, fully integrate it because they don't want Warframe to become, like, the helicopter simulator game where everyone's always flying around. And I totally get that, right? And it's just how they implement that, how they try to bounce it out is a little bit lame, at least lore-wise. Because long story short, Warframes are ancient, like it's way, way in the future, but in Warframe's timeline, they are ancient weapons used in a big conflict called the Old War. And it has this incredible lore framework explaining how Warframes came about. And I'm saying all that to say this, that despite these being literal weapons of legends, Warframes are taken out of their Archwing form by these puny rink-a-dink missiles that the enemies use. So it's like, if they were that easy to get out of their Archwing form, they wouldn't even be a thing. And I'm not even implying everything has to make sense, but it's like, come on, man. Make a little bit more effort to marry the lore and the mechanics. That's all I'm saying. This is a little bit more hectic. I like it. All right. Is this not... Oh, there's a progress. It's like, why is this not going? There's a big progress bar right there. You probably saw it before I did. Yeah, my character is shooting like a Warframe's version of Hadoukens. I just exploded the fuck out of those guys. Alright. Almost done with this one. Yeah, I don't know what the lore reason is for these fractures, but basically we have to find an enemy on this map that drops these coolant canisters, right? Then once it drops, we take these canisters to these fractures, and it takes time to fill up, and then we take it to another fracture. Alright, let me read what you wrote here. Yeah, I'm not really disagreeing with anything you're saying here. I mean, that's a well-constructed point. You know, finding little flaws in technology, even if it's very advanced. But it's just like one little like codex entry or explanation, like, you know, the enemy struggled for years to find a way past Warframe's like Archwing mode because it was such a problem for them. It just would have gone a long way. Instead of like, oh, they went to their equivalent of Radio Shack and they figured it out. That's really all I'm asking for, is like some kind of explanation, not the mechanic itself, you know? Actually, I could try to use my Archwing mode more so you could get a feel for what it's like. Yeah, that's all I'm asking, is a little bit of an explanation, you know? Like, if you ever saw the film Independence Day, right? You know how the guy, Ian, what's that character's name? Ian Malcolm, or the actor? How he took his, like, laptop with Norton antivirus up there and totally wrecked the alien ship? Like, I guess it could happen. I guess, but can we get a little bit more of an explanation? Like, maybe they visited Earth prior and found, I don't know, man. Now, unfortunately, about the Archwing mode in Warframe is the controls are kind of like... Here, I just got taken out of the air. Right that. Wow. Right like that. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, the controls for Archwings are kind of janky. Yeah. I need to actually tilt my keyboard here. So yeah, if you could get used to the Archwing controls, you could be highly mobile in this. And if you know you're going to be doing that, you could equip weapons accordingly. Like, if I wanted to, I could take a sniper rifle, like, all the way up here and just pick off guys, like, out of their little, I guess, Archwing disarming range. Like, you could definitely do that. Oh, yeah, yeah. Now, I have a difficult time controlling Archwings, but that doesn't mean, like, there aren't players out there that could, like, run circles around me, literally. And be like, what are you complaining about? You're just a scrub. Get good. But honestly, the controls need some work. And I got knocked out of the air again there, but it's all right. Also, you probably have already seen it already, but I won't explain the story reason, but you see a little guy popping out of my Warframe. Like that. So when you're saying like, oh, every game now and then it has like suits, like it's not exactly that dichotomy in Warframe. And that's all I can really say without spoiling it too much. But I assume you already saw like a guy popping out of my Warframe and are like, what's going on? And the thing that pops out of my Warframe, they're actually very, very mobile. So it's called my operator, and they could go around like this. Very quickly. Now they're not as quote-unquote powerful as Warframe, so that's why I'm not using him that often. But they definitely have their case usage, like 100% sure, with mobility just being like one of the most easily understood ways to use them, you know? Alright, alright. Yeah, this Hadouken thing, I love it. It's called the Static Orb, but probably not the best for wide open terrain like this. Yeah, I'm gonna do an anime scene right here. On top of the peak, just shooting everything. Oh, they're too far away, it looks. Alright, 59. These Thermia fractures fill up so slow. Yeah, but this is pretty much what I'll be doing all day. I'm leaving later to go up to a bonfire. But when I come back, I'll probably start streaming again. There's so much bloom. Oh, you lived. Alright, 88 out of 100. Oh man, all this flapping my gums is making me hungry. Holy crap. Hey, so I told you I was taking time to really work on my portfolio, right? Because I wanted to get a job in my field, of course. So I spent like weeks refining my website, upgrading my portfolio, making it the best I can. Like the best I possibly could. And when it was all said and done, I go on Indeed the very next day. You know what the top pick for me was? You know what the top pick? It was fucking sandwich artist at Subway. Nothing against sandwich artists at Subway, but I didn't go to school to be a fucking sandwich artist, and that was my top pick. So I feel that I'm doing the streaming thing not just because of fun, but I like what kind of options do I have in this area as far as like web development and user experience design goes. So yeah, I laughed though. I wasn't pissed. I laughed. Like, all right, yeah. So I'm gonna make Subways. Hoagies at Subway. That's my destiny. Yeah, sandwich artist. I sent you my Twitch address yesterday, but I think my website, I think it's linked in my About section on my Twitch, but I could always just send you the link personally. It's not a big deal. Who's Simon? I know I missed a boat on getting paid tens of thousands of dollars to make potato salad. Do you ever hear about that Kickstarter? I never heard of Simon or Names Gaming. Oh, okay. I mean, hell, I'd be a sandwich artist if it paid enough, but being almost 40, making minimum wage, having people I know from years back walking in going, oh, this is what you're doing now? This is what you did with all that artistic talent? Oh, okay. I want a Black Forest 12-inch sub, tomatoes, peppers, everything. All right, you screwed it up. I want to talk to your manager. Yeah. But if I was getting, I don't know, $50 an hour, I would do it. hear a Cora. I hear a whip sound effect. Must be Cora. Oh, this is one of my favorite songs on my playlist here. Hey, do you like, I know you said you liked industrial music when we met, but do you like synthwave and kind of music that's playing like right now? Oh, okay, okay, sorry. Alright, I don't know if we're doing more Thermia or what. Make sure these guys are still doing the fractures. Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah, I was trying to pick a mix between the music I actually listen to and something that'd be more, or maybe not as, what's the word? I want to say abrasive, but maybe accessible. Not that everything I listen to is like, you know, accessible, but I picked the artists I liked and I listen to anyway, and picked the more accessible. The only songs I like, you know? Alright, what is going on with these guys here? What is going on? Yeah. No, I agree, man. I really made my decision when I checked out YouTube's like suggested royalty-free music and I gave it a listen and I was like, fuck no. And I found some other like royalty-free music libraries, and I could not find anything I would listen to. Like, I can't even imagine what kind of circumstances I would have to be under to listen to that free shit. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put in the extra elbow work and find what artists I listen to that aren't gonna cause me problems on YouTube. And this is the current playlist I'm arriving at, that I'm playing now. At least most of the songs are. I think artists like Vision of Disorder and stuff like that, I think they want to take down my video, I think, but they might run ads on it. And also the YouTube music policies and the Twitch policies are not one-to-one, so one may be okay on one platform and the other not okay on another. I'll have to see. Yeah, I'm not really into jazz though, but I could give it a try. That's for sure. All right, I guess this party is disbanding here.
Life is a cornucopia, friends. A movable feast. An act of guts and trust. Take it when and where you find it.
I'm just trying to see what these guys want to do instead of going all the way out and restarting, you know? Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for checking in. I'll definitely see you around, bud. I definitely need the luck. You got it, bud. Alright, I guess we're not going again. Alright, I wonder if I should take this opportunity to change the chat sound effects. That default. I'm just gonna put looking for Thermia. Two canister. I'm not sure if the exploiter is time limited. I don't think so. Alright, let me see if I can not that it's going to be exciting for anyone that is watching, but actually, I shouldn't be worried about the chat sounds now. It's not like I have a lot of people chatting here, so I don't need to look for it. Alright. Alright, if this doesn't yield any... Oh. Should I switch to? I'm thinking Tiburon? Okay. Yeah, me too, buddy. Beats leaving and rejoining. Alright, what are the elements on this? Corrosive. And I think this is gas. Okay. And then viral. I think that's good. Alright. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, buddy. I don't know if it's bugged. Alright, what is this here? I'm generally a patient guy, but are these guys ready to go, or what here? Alright, so at least there's some other people with me. Where's my Alright, so And if I remember this, the canister spawns enemies. They spawn near the Temple Prophet, so that's where I'm going. You see that aim? That is why I'm top of Conclave right there. Is that incredible aim I got? The hell? Alright, where are they? Oh. Alright, I think they're supposed to spawn around that big... Oh, there's already one gone. Never mind. Oh, wow. What the hell is attacking me? Oh, okay. Maybe that's why, because I have no energy. That's why I can't use abilities. I don't have energy to use them. Mystery over. Oh, goodness. There's still enemies up there? Alright, 76. Soul Bay. Why am I invincible? I mean, I'm not minding it per se, I just don't know why. Alright, where are these factors? Oh, that's just a light. Yeah, Mace is actually not bad for this. So the whole Mesa for farming Mesa works out here quite well. Oh wow. That is a little bit on the eyes though. That sucks that she does the Iron Man landing while in her 4. Well, that takes care of that. Alright, I've been streaming for a whole hour and a half. Holy crap. I beat somebody. I beat somebody. All my friends said I would never make it. Look at me now. Streaming to nobody. Guys are going over fucking build notes. Well, no one's dying, so can't blame them. I forget what I even have on my peacemakers. I know I'm getting some electric procs. Before I get blasted out of the sky.
You ready? Drop that refined coolant. That's to get the party started. Keep the little canister while it does its thing.
I have a feeling that's gonna like roll down in the water. Right here, is it good? Nope. I guess I'll just hold on to it. Where the hell are these guys? Oh, this is the hot spot, huh? The hot spot. I got some guys over here. It's like a lot. Where are they at though? 60 out of 100. We're not doing too bad here. I don't think anyone's gone down. We don't have any AFKers or leechers like going off and mining and shit, so that's good. Don't want to go up too far. Don't want to lone wolf it. Get killed and wonder why. Wonder what that guy's backstory was that just got blown away. What is this waypoint here? Oh shit. Can I just shoot this guy? There we go. Can I just kill this guy almost instantly? Why don't I just do that? Okay. Well, max range on Mesa probably do pretty good on Vallis, huh? Yeah, I just use my my generic anything build Mesa. Middle of the road, mid-range Mesa, whatever you want to call her. I really have to find a better chat sound. That system sound was infuriating. Well, I want to say infuriating. It just makes me look lame. Oh, I could keep shooting through the Iron Man jump. So maybe if I'm shooting before, that's what it looked like. If I'm shooting before the Iron Man landing and just keep it held, I'll keep shooting. Yeah, that's what it looks like. If I could keep shooting, I'll be right. Oh, I got the Shatter Shield. Oh, no, not the Shatter Shield. Mesa's, no, not Mesa's, Gara's. Yeah, my Helios is still alive. What was that guy doing? What was he doing? Alright, 97 out of 100. We're almost done here.
Let's do it again.
Alright, hopefully this waypoint has a fracture. Yep. I mean, I think I have to do 100 of these to get the Opticor Vandal, but so far it's not so bad. I don't mind it. If anything, I wish it wasn't an event, because I would like to come here and test Warframes. It's a good rubric. Random thought. I would love to take just one Warframe into PUBG or maybe Apex Legends. It'd be OP, but it doesn't matter. I would still like to do it. Oh, excuse me. Had a little burp action there. Alright, they're going away. Oh, you're not though. Guys are beefy. Yeah, take my man shots. Oh. Damn, okay. Oh, crap. Should I do that every time I'm shooting? Just... Put it. Well, I could keep doing it until it gets old or my neck starts hurting. One of those two. Alright, sorry, sealed. So stay put. Oh, we got some Wolfpack 6 or something here. Oh, they're far away. Alright, I want to see if Peacemaker works on you. Nope. Has the advanced corpus technology of not being able to pull a trigger on it. Unfortunately. Ah. Don't worry. you're still gonna meet your end. Oh, look at this. Cornucopia. Yeah, I'm not trying to mess with this thing. And here I am messing with it. Wow, I mean, I said before I don't mind this, and I don't. This is actually kind of fun because the enemies are at least challenging, but for me to get 100 of these Thermias before the event's over, I really got to do this like a few hours every day. Holy shit, what? I think this is Karayama Koa music. I didn't recognize that at first. Alright, going good so far. Little energy refill. Oh. I really need to fix my keyboard here. I'm gonna try to use It's All's one, or just one period. It's hard to press it how I have my keyboard set up. Alright, it's not gonna roll down. Nice. Oh shit. Is that dead already? I guess so. I thought we were gonna be fighting that thing for like a minute, like a literal minute, and it was rolling down the hill dead. Okay. What is going on with this thing? Is dead? Is it leaking? I don't know. Give me that mod though. I think I have gas and electricity on it. I'm not really sure. Do know I need some more energy. I mean, I have these 100 munitions on it, so I'm not seeing them actually, the slash box killing them before I actually just shoot them a few more times. So maybe I should have an elemental mod on there instead, unless I'm going really high level. Love that animation for her too. I love it. How can he be the one when he's dead? It would take some kind of miracle. That's Cypher from the Matrix, in case no one knew the reference for my bad joke. Are these waypoints being automatically marked? Because how the hell did that person, if the player marked that, how the hell did they know about a fracture like that far away? All right. Wow, that was the definition of getting lit up right there. I might have to go back and watch that. That was hilarious. All I saw was like a literal lit up outline with about, I don't know, 100 lasers going into him, and I'm shooting him in the head, and that's pretty good. And it's moments like that, it's like, there's definitely a lot you can criticize DE for not doing or doing weirdly, but there are moments in this game like that, just like, they're fucking doing something right. They are doing something right. All right. Alright, it's about 60 out of 100. Yeah, Mesa is great for Orb Vallis. At least these Thermia runs here. Alright, note to self. Have like some kind of refreshments ready when I'm gonna go stream again. I'm thirsty as fuck right now. What we do with these diluted Thermias. I really don't. Oh, I forgot. Can't melee in Archwing mode because, speaking of criticizing DE, after 5 years, they have not figured out how to meld Archwing and regular core gameplay until they're one and the same. Forgot.
That refined coolant, that fracture to get the party started.
I'm gonna ask what we used Thermia for.
Keep a rocket canister while it does its thing.
So they don't know either. They're all here for the same reason. I mean, maybe we use it. I was under the impression that the amount of fractures we seal is what gets us the Opticor Vandal, and maybe the Thermia is for something else? What happened to that guy? Thinking the music could stand to go up a notch or two. So I can't hear shit. Like, I can barely hear it. I don't know what song it is though. I don't know what's playing. Oh, Bjork. And that's all she wrote for them. Uh-oh, I'm in the middle of it. I'm in the middle of it. I was in the middle of it.
Let's do it again.
It's not fractured, that's just like those lights shining up. I'm not really sure what those are meant for. You think I would know by now? Alright, converge. I think it's just these Thermia missions are just really rambunctious with the noise. Oh shit. Okay, I guess I'll just do this. Guess I'll join the party here. It's all 4 party. Is this thing dead or what? I'm shooting at anything that looks like it might be moving. Wow, I was not refilling energy the whole time. Shit. Looks like he got ran over. He did. I thought he got ran over and died, but the pet died at the same exact time. That's what happened. Oh shit, shit. What's hurting me? Oh man, these things keep running me over. Okay. I'll just go up here, I guess. Enough of that. Christ. Okay, nothing spawned over there? Alright. I think that guy just made a Devil May Cry reference. Diabolic. I'm not sure though. Okay, they are just spawning everywhere. Like I said, I'd rather it be too challenging or overtly challenging than not challenging enough. Some things tend to be a challenge. It just involves more decision making, more of an inkling of tactics. Or if it was just too easy, be like, oh, press 4, press 4, press 4. Reload. Oh, he's in a Summer Prime. Oldie but goodie. Mesa Prime is not the frame to play if you have epilepsy. Not a dig against epilepsy people, or people with epilepsy, I should say, but man, that's spinning around like that all the time. Holy shit, I can only imagine. I think I'll keep doing that. It reminds me of the Expendables. When Terry Cruz's character comes in with that automatic shotgun, it's just so ridiculous. Like, toot, 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 toot. Alright, I'm getting too far away from the objective. I really have to test to see how much it solves 4 does.
Grab the canister and get to another faction. If Nef won't do anything about this faction, we'll do it for him. Let's get this faction.
Alright, whenever these guys quit, I think I'll be done for the Thermia fractures for the time being. I'm going to go back to Mesa Prime farming as per the title of the stream and the videos. And even though I really like the Staticor, I think maybe they'd be more in theme with Mesa. I'd pick dual pistols for my secondary. Like Axe Stiletto. I have a ribbon for the Dex Furus. Oh, I forgot I had I have my Archwing gun. I need to level up still. I totally forgot. I totally forgot about this until I saw Hildren here. Yeah, what am I thinking? What? Not doing too good on the ship, though. This guy's needing like full charges here. I totally forgot about my Archwing gun. Arch gun. Alright, I better start using these charges quick. I think we gotta fly. Damn it. Now the real question is, will I continue to use my Archwing gun, or my Arch gun when I go into Archwing? Nope. That's lame. That is so lame. Alright. Where are we going now, Haas? Where are we going, guys? Okay, not too bad. Alright, I'll volunteer to go look.
We'll do it for him. Let's get this fracture sealed.
Does your back brain feel that reptile tickle of reward?
Hey, it's what's her name? Night. Nora? Alright, where are these canisters? I think there were some out here, but they must have despawned. I thought that was the Splitter Arb.
Incoming forces! Protect the canister!
I cannot switch to my Warframe. What just happened? Okay. Don't know what that was all about, but I'm glad it resolved itself. I don't know what was going on there. I mean, I wouldn't mind putting the static core on, connecting it to Mesa's 4. But I don't think that was intended. Oh shit! Here I was thinking I was being slick, running all anime-like on top of the edge here. I ran out. Here we go. I'm sorry, that sound effect is so awesome. Oh shit. These things are running me over again? Come on. Yeah, after this I'm gonna quit the Thermia and go back to a couple more Mesa Prime runs.
Grab the canister and get to another factor. You ready? Drop that refined coolant into that factor to get the fast started.
Okay.
Defensive positions. Do not let them destroy the canister.
What did that guy just throw? Is it a grenade? I have to look at where the one was. Jesus Christ. There's something laggy going on with these. There's something laggy going on with my abilities here. All right. Yeah, there is. Yeah, we have to go after this. What is going on here? Luckily, Operator isn't as bad as some players make it seem, but I sure would prefer my Mesa right now. Did I mouse off the screen? Whoa, I am bugged out. I've never seen anything like this before. I can't even shot.
Access sealed. Let's do it again.
Oh, I just have to hope that they go to the exit. Well, if I die, I mean, I'll respawn. Shouldn't lose my stuff, right? Yeah, I am getting the fuck out of here. Alright, maybe not switching to and from forms. Maybe that's the way to go. Oh, I do not want to deal with this right now.
Keep him off the canister while it does its thing.
There we go. Yeah, I am totally good finishing after this. I'm starting to get into that weird space again, lagging abilities. Yeah, probably should refrain from using my Peacemaker. Because it seems to be connected to me going in this weird delayed state. I'll be able to manage. At least I should be able to. Oh, Turbo Killer! Yeah! Love the song.
Still cool. Grab it and let's find another flash. Diluted Thermia could come in handy.
Oh, I do have it. I do have it. Yeah!
You ready? Drop that refined coolant, that fraction to get the party started.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, it's getting hectic in here in this for this last bit. It's like they know. Alright, they're quitting after this. Let's give them hell. So I don't remember a single Exodus fire wave until now. Oh, that guy left himself wide open for jokes. But I don't want to fail on the mission because I'm trying to be funny. Love that sound effect. I love it. I thought I had my Peacemaker on there. What is suspending these guys like that? That's what I want to know. Yeah, take that, dead body. I sure showed you. Yeah, we gotta end before we get disconnected. Oh, almost right in there. Alright, I have to be up at my friends around 4, so I probably should end with this. Frostjaw. Oh. Beast. I was like, yeah, I don't use Kubros. We only got 8? Well, that's cool. Oh, they all left. Okay. All right. Think this is going to end it for me for right now. If anyone is watching, I'm thinking I could be... See. I'm going to be up at my friends at 4 Eastern Standard Time. Be up there and for a couple hours. I could probably be back around anywhere from 8 to 10 p.m. in case anyone actually gives a damn. But for right now, I think I'm going to call it quits. In the event that anyone actually is watching, I really appreciate you coming by and sharing my little corner of the internet. Whether you're silent or not. But yeah, that's going to do me for right now. Let me get to OBS. All right. Later all.